Hey, yeah, we praying for Coach Prime, man. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about Coach Prime. I ain't never said this out loud, I don't think. And I'm glad. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this. Y'all let me know. I don't know if I ever shared this with anybody. Well, me and my homeboy, we had this conversation one time, and this was like before Prime was a head coach, all this stuff. This is when he was just Prime. And I said, who would you rather, like, if you could have the same kind of path and did all the stuff they did, still be you, but do all the stuff they did, Michael Jordan or Deion Sanders? Which life would you want to have? Would you want to be the GOAT of basketball, six MVP trophies, undefeated in the finals, but everything else connected to it? Your daddy got taken out. You had your gambling issues when you kind of got that suspended for a year. Your kids on drugs. Like you got the divorce and your wife got 150 mil from you. All that comes with it. All that comes with it. You got Scottie Pippen on y'all ain't even talking no more. This your number one guy. And y'all ain't even talking no more. You and Charles Barkley really don't even hang out like that no more. Like, or and I said I'd rather have Deion life because Deion went to Florida State. Just let me just give y'all something real quick. Michael Jordan played for North Carolina. That's a nice basketball school. He played for the Chicago Bulls, and he made the Chicago Bulls fire. I remember that with that intro and all that kind of stuff. Michael Jordan changed that culture around, right? But playing for the White Sox, nobody ain't really. I don't know a lot of people that tell me I want to play for the White Sox. Um, he did his thing in the McDonald's All American game. Like he was the MVP. But I just don't feel like Jordan was embraced and loved. Like y'all heard that story when Jordan and Mike Tyson was about to get into a fight one time, and Jordan had to get up and leave out the bar and kind of sneak out, cause Mike Tyson was about to get on him, cause I think he was messing with Robin Givens or something like that. Like he had talked to Robin Givens before Mike Tyson or something like that. Uh, so that's the off the field stuff right there. Like Jordan off the field life is kind of crazy. But even Jordan on the field, like on the court, he was really aggressive. He was so like hell bent on winning. Like he ran a lot of people away, right? Prime didn't do that. It's like Prime got friends everywhere. Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman, all them dudes come to see him. They come to hang out. Him and Jerry Rice, they had a split, but they still cool now. Him and Andre Rison, they got into that fight, but it was because Andre Rison didn't understand what really happened. Like, well, I don't know. Maybe he did understand. They had to talk about it, but he was mad because Prime left. But you can't be mad with, and that's what I try to tell people here. You can't be mad at the player, but not be mad at the organization when they the one cut Prime. They cut him. They didn't give him a new deal, right? But if you look at all the stuff Prime did, man, playing for the Yankees, playing for Florida State, he played for Cincinnati, he played for the Braves. Like the Braves and the Yankees and Florida State and the Falcons, the 49ers, and the Cowboys, them all legendary teams for a lot of people. All legendary teams, man. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's like 8 legendary teams you played for. 8. Like he had a great career, dog. Like you played in an NFL game and got on a helicopter and went to a baseball game in the same day. That's crazy, right? Crazy work. And then to come back and follow it up. And like at this time when we first did this, he was with Pilar. And I was like, boy, he done came back and won, but he got a bad wife, all this kind of stuff. Then he had the set of new kids again. And once he got to Jackson, and I see how he had all his kids with him and everything, I was like, man, Coach Fry had a different kind of lifestyle. I didn't know the stuff about the suicide attempt when he was in Cincinnati. I didn't know about that until he spoke about it. But if you just look at Coach Prime life, dog, he had a crazy life, bro. He had an unbelievable life, man. He had a I mean, just think about it, y'all, how he transitioned. When he transitioned to doing the radio and not radio, but the commentating or whatever for inside the NFL or the NFL Network, he did a great job doing that. A great job. He had his own segment. Like if you ball, you get the call and all that. Like Prime was the guy, and then he jumped into coaching, and now he turned around. The Prime got a $10 million deal, and they have not won a championship. The only other guy I know did that was Lincoln Riley, but Lincoln Riley got 3 guys with the Heisman. So Prime is different, man. He like Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, but Prime just had a different kind of life. That big ranch, all that's just crazy, dog. Like this moment right here for Prime, dog, this was a moment right here. But just like how Michael Jordan they said when Michael Jordan walked in the room, all the basketball players, Allen Iverson, Bird, everybody kind of like when Michael Jordan walked into the room, everybody kind of like, oh, like, he here. But I feel the same way when Prime walked into the room with football. It's the same way. But the ride he had with his sons, man, the ride, and then when he had Tracy Edmond and he fell back in the game again with it, man, he was just like, man, he got the baddest chicks in the game. Yeah, it was crazy. When Tracy Edmond showed up with Jackson, looking how she was looking, that honestly, Tracy Edmond made it fire. When she showed up to Jackson with Prime and she was pushing 50, looking like 20, 24, that changed everything. Boosie, I know you would say neither, but it's just a question. Like I don't necessarily want to be Coach Prime. I don't necessarily want to be Michael Jordan. I love myself. I love my life. But when I look at what they've done with their life, they lived a lot of people's dreams now. A lot of people, they've done a lot of stuff that a lot of people wish they could do. Hey, you think Marshall Falk gonna get out of Charlie? Man, I don't even think Marshall Falk gonna want Charlie in the game. Well, we will see. Yeah, yeah. Prime that guy. Prime is that guy, man. The whole life thing. Yeah, you got your sons in the league now. I wish the draft would have went right. I wish Shadul would have got drafted in the first round. I wish Charlotte would have got drafted in like the 4th round, 5th round, 3rd round. That would have been the icing on the cake right there. Dang, DC defenders, they smacking them boys like that. 58. Michigan Panthers 34. So all right, DC defenders and Michigan Panthers. I wonder how they came up with that name. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Michael Jordan's son tripping. Michael Jordan's son talking to Pippen ex-wife was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. And Michael Jordan, he finna start doing like I don't know if he's doing it now, he doing it next year, but he supposed to be broadcasting some NBA games. And quiet be kept, y'all. I heard Michael Jordan got some financial troubles. That's why he had to sell a part of his team. That's what I heard. I mean, why did you sell part of your team? They said he lost a lot of money with some kind of stock. I don't know what stock it was, but he lost a lot of money with it. And I think he's still getting it real hard too.